Assalamu alaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay, so in last class we started sawm, right? Fasting?
No.
No? Fast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. We started fasting and Ramadan is also coming. So we should know these certain things which will help us so that we are able to fast correctly. And we should also know the virtues of fasting. Like I told you in the last class that fasting is something that is, it's an ibadah which is for Allah only. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that I will give the exclusive reward for fasting. And when a person fasts, he refrains from eating and drinking from Sehri till Iftar. So when he does that, nobody is seeing him. Only he knows if he has eaten or not. And there's no thing like he's showing off. He's doing this only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded him. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that I will reward him. And in this blessed month, Shaitan is also chained. So Shaitan is not going to come and distract you again and again. So it is said that Shaitan, as soon as Ramadan starts, Shaitan is chained. And when we do good things in the month of Ramadan, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards us more. There is more reward in the month of Ramadan. The rewards are multiplied in the month of Ramadan. And I told you that for Ramadan first, one needs to have an intention of keeping the fast. So in Sehri, when one takes the suhoor, he should make an intention that he is going to fast. And if sometimes he forgets to make an intention verbally, but because he has woken up to eat Sehri, and at night he had that intention, like sometimes he does not wake up for Sehri even, but at night he had that intention in mind that I'm going to do I am going to fast tomorrow. So then also it's okay. Intention is done. So, but in Ramadan fast, intention is important.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in Ramadan we will travel to India. But if we do not do roza, what will happen?
In when you travel, then it is excused. So today, inshallah, we will do that and we'll study more about when it is excused that you are not fasting. And if someone does not fast, if someone misses a fast in the month of Ramadan, then what will happen, how he should make up with the fast, and what will happen if someone intentionally eat and drink, then what is the punishment, and what will happen, what one has to do, all that inshallah we will study today. So before we begin, first read your tasmiyah, read Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, read Tawuz tasmiyah.
أعوذ
Everyone.
بالله من
أعوذ
الشيطان
بالله من
الرجيم
الشيطان
بسم
الرجيم
الله
بسم
الرحمن
الله
الرحيم.
الرحمن الرحيم. Okay. So in the last class, I told you how to fast. So I told you you should get up for sehri, and because you will have time before you hear the adhan, that's a time of tahajjud. So you can read to
Subah
record of,
Sadiq.
yes, to record of nafil salah, make niyyah, and read the fajr salah. And in the month of Ramadan, read Quran abundantly and do zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the month of Ramadan. Read all your salah in time and help the poor and needy. So when you do that, your Ramadan will be the best Ramadan, accepted Ramadan, when you do it with sincerity. And break the iftar in time, like as soon as you listen to the adhan, break the iftar. Do not delay in breaking the fast. So all these things we have done in the last class. And when you are fasting, you should not backbite about something, not say anything bad about someone, and or remind yourself that I am fasting, so I will refrain from any bad things, any things which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like, and do all good things. Now, what are the things which breaks the fast? And when you do this thing, then your fast is broken and you have to do qada fast. So Let's read about that. Anything which enters into the stomach will break the fast. So if you eat something and that goes to your stomach, then your fast is broken. So then you have to do a qada fast. What does qada fast means? So now in the month of Ramadan, all the fasts are fard for the people who are
Like,
fard.
ma'am,
Yes.
Qadha fast is the fast like in Ramadan. If we don't get time, we travel that time. After the Ramadan finishes, we can do it any time the Qadha fast.
Yes. So when you are not able to, so there are two reasons. One is Shari'i reason. So see, Kada Som means to keep a fast in place of one that was missed or broken. So if someone has missed a fast of Ramadan or someone broke the fast, then he will do a Kada Roza. Okay? And that happens because of two reasons. One is due to Shari'i reason. Shari'i reason means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said it's a Shari'i excused, and the other is due to things which breaks the fast. So first of all, let's do what are the shari'i reason. But we have to remember that whosoever eats during one day of Ramadan without a valid excuse, he shall never be able to recoup that day even by fasting for the rest of his life. How blessed are the days of Ramadan. So if someone thinks that I will not fast today, I will fast later on, I will do qada of this fast later on, then it is said that even if he fasts all of his life, he will not be able to get the blessings of that fast which he missed in the day of Ramadan. But yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has excused the people for some reason. And what are they? So, like when someone is very ill, shara'i reason. Two reason. For the two reason, one has to do a qada fast. One is shara'i reason. So, what are the shara'i reason? Shara'i reason like one, one is traveling, like Ali said. So, it is excused that if someone is traveling and that's a long travel, he is excused and he will do a qada fast. He will fast later on. Okay, so that is excused. Understood, Ali?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are not hold into account why you have not fasted because you are traveling. So you are excused. You can do a qada fast later on. The other reason is that when someone is very sick, then also he can do qada of the fast. Other reason is when someone has gone to fight for jihad. Someone has gone in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for fighting jihad. For in that case also he is excused. If a lady is pregnant, then also she is excused from fasting. She can fast on later time, later. If someone has was fasting and it is very hot, he is fainting and he has become very weak, very hungry, then that time when he cannot control anymore, then that time also he is excused, and people say that you drink water, and you can do a qada fast. That time he will not be hold into account for breaking the fast. Okay, you can do the qada fast. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not punish when someone is not able to fast for these reasons. Okay, if someone is ill, someone has a problem that they have to eat after few hours, so that time also that is a shari reason he cannot, like he is not able to fast. Okay, understood?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. So when there is a shari reason, when Shariat has given an permission that it's okay, you cannot, it's okay if you can't fast, you can fast any other day afterwards, then he can use that exception and he can fast. But there are people who fast even when they are traveling. They know that they will not get weak and they have that capability and they fast. So there's nothing wrong in that. If someone wishes, they can fast. But if someone wishes, they cannot fast. Okay, in both cases it's okay. And when it is excuse is given, then when you're traveling, you can it's okay that you do not fast, then it's absolutely fine that you're not fasting when you are traveling. Okay? Understood?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
what are the other things due to actions that nullify the fast? So, if these things you do, then your fast is nullified, your fast is broken, and then you have to do a qada. What are these things? Number one, anything that enters into the stomach will break the fast. So, he is not eaten intentionally. Someone is fasting, huh? And this is a glass of water, and intentionally, if he drinks that, then for him, what will happen? Kafara will be wajib. What will be wajib? Kafara.
Kafara.
Accidentally. And this is not that case. It is when you eat accidentally. For example, uh, you were standing and it was raining heavily and water went into your mouth and you swallowed it. So accidentally, you were crying, tears went and entered your mouth. So accidentally that entered. When you were gargling, accidentally water entered the stomach. So that will break the fast, and you have to fast that day outside Ramadan for a qada fast. Okay. Number two, to swallow some food lodged between the teeth. So he had eaten a very heavy meal in suhoor, and there was something which was stuck in the teeth, between the teeth, and he took it out and he ate it again. No, from his tongue he took it out. Then what will happen if that thing which he ate was big than the size of a chickpea? Chickpea, chickpea, Kabuli chana. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you seen a chickpea? Yes, chana,
No.
chana, chola, chola. Have you eaten chola?
Yes, yes.
That is a chickpea. So if you are swallowing something which is size of a bigger than chickpea, then your fast is broken and you have to do a qada fast. If that was very small thing, not such big as a chickpea, then it is excused. It's okay. Your fast is still there. Now returning vomit down the throat. So if there was someone, he has eaten lots, and when rosa started, from inside his mouth vomit came out. Instead of spitting the throwing out the vomit, he swallowed it again. Then that will break the fast and he has to do qada. Next, swallowing blood emerging from bleeding gums and the saliva is more reddish in color. Now someone's gum is bleeding, so he should go and throw it out. When you see that saliva is also becoming red, so he should throw it out, not drink it back. So if someone drinks that, then his fast is broken and he has to do a qada fast. Vomiting a mouthful intentionally. Now there is a person, he got vomit by himself. Then it's okay. His fast is not affected. But there's another person who puts finger in his mouth and that makes him vomit. Intentionally he's trying to making it vomit. Then that will make his fast nullified. That fast is not proper. Again, he has to fast a qada fast. Also at the day of Ramadan. Pouring oil or eardrop in the ear. Someone is putting eardrops, and when you put the eardrops, you can feel that going inside your throat. You can feel that. So when that thing is going inside the body, so that means your fast is not proper. You have to do a qada fast. Inhaling nose drops or snuff. So even inhaling nose drops or sniffing, when something is entering your body, then qada is wajib. To break the fast before sunset and to eat sehri after subah sadiq. So someone, so you heard the azan, sehri, fajr ka azan ho gaya, and then you are eating. So now you have to do the qada. The fast is nullified. And if maghrib azan is not yet heard and someone eats, then the fast is nullified. So fast should be broken only when it is sunset. To insert a suppository. Suppository is like when someone is sick, doctors give a medicine which is inserted from below. The medicine which is inserted from below, that's called a suppository. So when something is put inside the body, then the fast is broken and one does a qada fast. Okay. Have you understood the things which breaks the fast and makes qada wajib?
Yes.
Shazia, you as well understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the things. When you do that, then your fast is not proper and you have to fast again. That's called a qada fast. But what happens when someone eats intentionally? So he saw a cake and he thought that nobody is seeing. Let me go and eat. So when intentionally someone breaks the fast, then for him he has to do kafara. And what is the penalty of kafara? How is kafara done? He will free a slave. So now we have no slave. So what he has to do is fast for 60 days continuously. Continuously for 60 days he has to fast without a break. So if one has missed a fast in between, then again he has to begin the count of 60. So one has fasted for 30 days and then he didn't fast on the 31st. So again he will count for 60 once more. So he will have to fast for 60 days. That is the punishment because he intentionally broke the fast. Or if he cannot do that, then he has to feed 2 meal to 60%. So he has to give 2 times food a day to 60%. So he will call 60% to his home or somewhere and then he will give him the lunch and the dinner 2 times. He will give to 60%. Or if he can't do that, to feed 1% 2 meal daily for 60 days. So he, instead of calling 60%, he will call 1% and give him 2 meals daily for 60 days. Or to give the equivalent of 2 meal in cash. So how much money it will be for feeding a person for 60 days, that amount of money can be calculated and to give in cash. 1 meal is equal to 1 sadaqatul fitr, which is 1.6 kg of wheat or wheat flour or 3.266 kg of barley. So how much money can be given? So it is equal to sadaqatul fitr. What is the amount of sadaqatul fitr? It is 1.6 kg of wheat. So repeat after me. 1.6 kg of wheat
1.6 kg
1.6
of
kg
wheat
of wheat
or 3.2 kg of barley.
or
or
3.2
3.2
kg of
kg of
barley.
barley.
So if he is not able to feed a person, then he has to give the money of equivalent to amount of sadaqatul fitr. And the amount of sadaqatul fitr is either the 1.6 kg of wheat. So they could give 1.6 kg of wheat or 3.2 kg of barley. Example, if 1.6 kg of wheat cost rupees 6, then one may give rupees 6. If 3.2 kg of barley cost 3.55, then one may give rupees 3.5. So this to give the equivalent of 2 meals in cash. 1 meal is equal to itna. ठीक है, 1 meal is equal to rupees 6, then 2 meal is equal to rupees 12. Then for 60 days, he has to calculate that and he has to give it to the person. Understood how it is calculated?
Yes, ma'am.
Shazia, Mariam, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So one has to feed one person 2 meals a day for 60 days. So if 1 kg of 1.6 kg of wheat is equal to rupees 6, then he will calculate, okay, so in 2 times I have to give in one day. So for one day he will give 6 and 6, 12. For 60 days, 12 into 60. So that amount he will give in cash to the person for the kafara. But so this is the last option. He has to, it is a penalty. Therefore, one should do that which is most difficult upon oneself. So it is necessary to act in the above sequence. So first is that, okay, this is a young boy and he did a mistake or he intentionally drank. So he will have to do this one. Number two, he will have to fast for 60 days continuously. Now, if he says that, no, this is not a, this is an old man, he cannot fast for 60 days. So then it will be said to him, okay, then give 2 meals to 60%. So he will say, I cannot find 60%. Then it will be said to him that, okay, call one person to home for 60 days. Then he will say, if someone says that that person is not coming to my home for 60 days, then it will say, okay, then you give the money equivalent to cash to that person. Understood? So this has to be followed in sequence. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is called kafara. Therefore, one should never eat or drink intentionally. This is a penalty. And that's also a sin that you are eating and drinking intentionally. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that when you fast, you do not eat and drink. For my sake, I will reward you. So one should not eat and drink because then he has to give kafara. Penalty for intentionally breaking a Ramadan fast. So what is kafara?
If he intentionally eats, he has to do kafara.
What? Yes,
Penalty
very good,
for
Mali.
intentionally breaking a fast in Ramadan.
Yes. Okay. And what is kada? What is kada
Kada
fast?
means when, like,
He's like
When
kada
we
fast
we are
means when we
traveling,
like you
when
ill.
we are traveling,
So ill that you cannot
if
fast.
we can't fast,
You can
we
fast
have to
when
do
we
after
kada fast.
when we don't do something, we should do kada.
Kada fast means to keep a fast in place of one which was missed or broken. What is kada fast?
a
To
place
keep a fast in place of one that has missed or broken.
Yes, very good. So I hope you have understood these things. Actions that breaks the fast and makes kada and kafara compulsory. If any sane, mature person after intending to fast, he eats the food, takes medicine, drink water, juice, then remember he has to do kafara. Now, what is fidya?
What about little people?
Nobody should do that.
Well, uh,
Nobody should eat intentionally or
but
so when it is very small child who is not yet balig, he is not yet balig, then he or she is excused. Then for him, fasting is not fard. Then if he eats only, like when they are small kids, to encourage them, parents tell them that you fast for half day, you start fasting, you fast for 4 hours. So that's not a compulsory fast that he's fasting. You're just training to give them fast. But now when one is balig, one is adult, okay, and balig for like Mariam is balig, okay, for 5, standard 5, and the boys also they become balig. So when it becomes fard, then you cannot, you have to keep the fast, all the fast. Standard 5, 6, 7, this time children become balig. Now fidya, what is fidya? Those person who are very ill and have no hope of recovery, or the person are very old and weak and do not have strength to fast, then such person will give fidya for every fast not kept. So what is fidya? So when a person is very ill and he, like, doctors know that now he will not be recover, he's very old, very weak, he cannot fast, then instead of fasting, that person will give fidya for every fast he has not kept. Understood?
Yes,
That very old person who
Yes,
is
ma'am.
weak. Fidya, that is fidya. Because he cannot fast in the month of Ramadan. But fasting was fard on him. Since he cannot fast, so he has to give money for every fast which he has not kept.
what if it's poor?
What if he is poor? If he is poor, then if he must have some money. Even if he's poor, it's not like he doesn't has any money. If he can afford, then he should give it. And if he is very poor, he does not have anything, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows better. And for fidya for every fast not kept is one sadaqatul fitr, which is 1.6 kg of wheat or 3.2 kg of barley. So there are many people who do not fast and they do not give fidya. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take them into account. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask them, why didn't he do? So when a person is sick and he has no recovery of no hope of getting recovery, and he is old and weak, no strength to fast, then he can give money. Okay. And how much money? That which I calculated earlier. 1.6 kg of wheat or 3.2 kg
3.2
of
kg of barley.
barley, or the value of the above in cash. So that much amount one person has to give for every fast he has not kept. So a man, a very old man, he is ill, he is weak, he cannot fast. So he will give that money. Like for 30 days, how much calculation comes? He has to give that in charity. And to whom should fidya be given? To the poor and needy person who are the recipient of zakat. So you can give the fidya to them. So you look here, the amount of given wheat. So one can give from the wheat as well. In earlier times, they used to be wheat and barley. They used to trade with that. So they used to give in wheat and barley. These days, nobody takes wheat and barley. Even if you give them, they say that I don't want to give me cash. Then you can give them cash. If they accept wheat and barley, you can give them wheat and barley in places where they accept. And in India, in many places, they say they do not give us wheat and barley, give us the money equivalent. Then you give them the equivalent money in cash. So has everyone understood today's lesson?
Yes.
Okay. So as Ramadan is coming, revise all these things, inshallah, and it will help you. And also, we should fast Ramadan with a good intention that we are doing this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we will get more rewards. Yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
will you take classes on Ramadan?
Ramadan. Inshallah, I will see. I will confirm later.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahu wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun alal mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.